Hi everyone, this is a new journal flip through. Yeah, so this is a journal number 84 and I have been in here for about a month. I started on June 1st and I haven't done that much. It looks very poofy, but if we would press it together like this, it's not that much. And yeah, you know, I saw someone using those gloves in a journaling community not long ago, and I remembered when I went to college and high school, I used to wear this all the time. My friend Sonia and I, we would wear those gloves every day, no matter if it rained or if we were sweating, and they were like, after a while, so gross and smelly. And we didn't care, and looking back to it, I thought it was so funny, and I remembered I had a new pair in my house, so this is why I put them on, just for the funsies. Nostalgia, so to say. Yeah, 10 years in a journaling community, roughly. I cannot really remember. I used to watch videos of Cassandra May and I think, who else was it? Megan, maybe? And without being actively part of the community. But yeah, it all started like 10 years ago, June 1st. I watched a documentary about Audrey Hepburn because my subscription for this one streaming service was running out, and I was like, on the last 2 days I just watched some stuff, and this was in there, and was really glad I watched it. She was a really fascinating woman and so beautiful. My brother Simon, he gave his girlfriend an engagement ring, and everyone was really excited. Yeah, really excited. Although we don't know when they're gonna have money to actually get married, but you know, something nice was happening. Instead of, like, most of the time when people communicate, it's all about problems and misery. And if there's something popping up that is positive, then of course everyone is really happy. But those gloves are pretty tight. They are like literally like cutting off my blood circulation. Yeah. So I was playing Kitaria Fables, and it was really a cute game, but it was a failure. The game is just not good. It looks cute, but progress, gameplay, quest line, very, very slow, and yeah, I gave up after 2 days. Yeah, I'm telling you something about my reading progress later. It's really hard for me to incorporate orange into the pages when it's not Halloween. It's like too bright, too colorful, right? So I thought refreshing summer drinks, kinda, you know, that's the only way. I don't know how else I can use orange and yellow in here. Those are fuzzy stickers. Oh yeah, so we left the house trash in the kitchen trash, uncovered in the heat. And you know what happened? Maggots. Yeah, they crawled out. We didn't see in time. They crawled into the kitchen underneath the washing machine and whatnot, you know. And then like after 7 days or so, you know, the flies were hatching, like big fat greenish flies. Disgusting. Like I was on a hunting party for 2 days to just kill them all, and oh my god, it was disgusting. My kitchen was full of like fly corpses. Just disgusting. And then like 2 days later, we got ants. I discovered ants in my kitchen, and it turned out that in my planters where I was growing my radishes and, you know, like parsley and everything, which by the way was really successful, contracted ants, you know, little small black ants. And because I opened the kitchen window to let in air while I'm cooking, of course they came into the house. And then we had to like vacuum them all, you know, and trying to get rid of them with different methods, and removing the planters from the window sill in front of the kitchen windows. And oh my god, that was not the only thing. Then there was like a moth that was like this big, came into my house and kind of dived underneath some chairs and stuff, and we never found it again. And then, oh yeah, the wasp, oh my god. Then there was this wasp that was like, you know, the solitary wasps that are making little cocoons out of clay, some kind of clay cocoons, and in there they put the egg, and the larva is hatching and becoming a pupa and then coming out as a full wasp. Yeah, so they decided to come into my kitchen and make those cocoons behind a frame, like a picture frame, you know. Oh my god. Like, my mom is laughing every day because she says, you know, it's summertime. It's natural to have problems with insects, but I feel like every other day there's another problem with some kind of insect, you know. Horrible. I watched a documentary about Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, I was surprised that he married his 13-year-old cousin when he was 26 already. People nowadays would become, you know, they would scream very loud. But back in the day, it seemed to be fine. I was celebrating Lita. Oh, we had a really big storm. Like, it was so extremely stormy, which it rains almost every day in Germany, but this type of storm was different. You know, there were like flooded basements and that type of stuff. Like, there was a little bit of action, but my basement was fine. Yogurette is one of my favorite chocolates. It has yogurt with strawberry flavor on the inside. This is one of my absolute favorite patchouli incense sticks. I got this as a free sample and loved it so much that I repurchased big packs of it. Smells very nice. Oh yeah, my brother and I played Tibia. It's a 2D MMO thing. We played it back in 2007, and it was our favorite game, and we played it for 7 years. And out of nostalgia, we decided to join back on a private server that is really, really old. So it doesn't have all the new mechanics. It is like a really old version, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh yeah, and then we had mosquito problems. So every night now I have to spray my bed and myself with anti-mosquito spray so that I can sleep in peace. And they were big. They were not like those tiny things that, you know, no, they were like big like flies, and they were like sitting on my walls and watching me and waiting for the right time to suck on me, you know. I had to kill so many of those. And it was hardcore. Yeah, so summertime and insects, right? Crazy. I mean, I can be glad that we have nothing dangerous here, or, you know, anything that could really harm me, but they're just so annoying. Annoying. This is the last page. Yeah. It has been a few days since I wrote, right? The 2nd, and today is the 4th or 5th? The 4th. Oh, it's the 4th of July. Isn't this like a big thing in the United States? With fireworks and stuff? Yeah. Oh, this is family pictures. Because I'm researching my family tree at the moment, and there's a lot of stuff. Spicy stuff, I mean. So yeah. This was basically all my journaling for June. It wasn't that much, but you know. I cannot always be in a writing mood. I invest a lot of time into reading and writing on my own stories. And when I have written on my own stories, sometimes I'm burnt out. And then, of course, don't forget that I have another journal that I write for La Catherine. And this also takes some time. And then I was working on my Book of Shadows. And yeah, so my reading journey for June. I hated The Catcher in the Rye. It was so bad. I will never touch this again. It was a gift, so I wanted to read it. You know, my pen pal, Dana, that I have, that I'm writing to for like 20 years. She gave me this book. And if I was a stupid teenager with an IQ of a potato, I maybe would have enjoyed this book, or the way how the main character is writing, is like telling the story. But I couldn't. Especially after reading The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This was literally like killing my brain cells, you know? So yeah. Hated this book, will never touch it again. But for some books that I liked in June, I mean, I have abandoned 2 books in June. I have abandoned Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, and a book of Stephen King that I have read as a teenager called Stark, The Dark Half. I have started both, but after 100 pages I wasn't into it, so went away. The books that I really liked were Confessions by Kanae Minato, and this one I saw as a movie adaptation, and but I couldn't really remember the ending anymore, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I don't want to explain. You can look it up on Goodreads if you want to. And then I also really liked what was it called? The Virgin Suicides in English by this author. Also a very cool book. It was something that I have never read before in this type of style. Like a neighbor that is like telling the story of how they perceived those girls, you know. Really nice book. But my favorite book, my favorite, The Secret History. Someone on one of my last videos recommended it to me, and I loved it so much. It was really dense and heavy. It was like almost like studying this book instead of reading, you know. It was kind of a little bit more effort than some other books, because there's a lot of knowledge going into Greek history, the Greek language and everything, stuff that I have no knowledge about. And so it was a little bit hard to follow at some points, but oh my god, I love this book so much. This was definitely my favorite read of June, yeah. And I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about the vibes, the setting, the characters. I cannot let go of this book. I would love to reread it right away. This is how much I loved it. And so, yeah, I ordered another book by this writer. I ordered The Little Friend or something, and I hope it gives me something good. It was so amazing. The college students in this book, they are very intelligent, and this is why when afterwards I was reading this, I felt like I was getting dumped down again, you know. Like it was, yeah. Anyway, that was my reading journey, that was my journaling journey. Now you have all the updates, and other than this, I have no updates for you. My life is the same almost every day. All right. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.